you're an affiliate marketer and you don't want to or can't do paid traffic right when you first start off, you might be wondering, where do I get free traffic from then? Now, I'm going to talk in this video, I'm going to make a little tier list here about which platforms I've personally done myself. I'm going to rank them two different ways for affiliate marketing. I'm going to rank them by speed to your first dollar, because I'm imagining you're just starting off and you want to get to your first dollar as quickly as possible. And B, I'm going to rank them as far as scalability, meaning over time, do you do more work or do you do less work and actually collect more income over time? So those two factors are going to help me make my decisions here, and I'm going to tell you the stories as to why I came to those conclusions so that you understand which one is which. I'm going to start with one that might surprise a few people, but LinkedIn here. LinkedIn, all right, I'm going to put this in the C tier because LinkedIn used to be absolute dog shit, okay? It used to be the worst place ever to do marketing of any kind because it was dead. Most people on LinkedIn just use it as like a resume or like a business card or something like that. It's really catered to like a B2B, businesses, professionals, things like that. So when you're doing affiliate marketing, then it's really, really difficult to break through because it was just so dead. People just don't really use it to post anything. But Microsoft, who owns LinkedIn, by the way, they've made a lot of changes in the last 2 years or so to LinkedIn to where now it's a lot more interactive. There's a lot more engagement on the platform. They do short form video. They share things on there. So people are actually awake and alive and alert and are actually looking for solutions on LinkedIn. So it's not a place that's completely dead anymore. So if you're starting off and especially if you're selling some kind of a software or something like that, as an affiliate marketer, you're looking for commissions to like a software that might help like a busy, CEO type person or something like that, then LinkedIn is a great place to do your marketing, and you can DM people on there. I'm going to go to the next one here, which, believe it or not, I have an entire full like 6-hour course on how I made my first 6 figures with Facebook organic free marketing when I first started off. Not Facebook ads, but free Facebook marketing when I first started off and made 10K a month just on Facebook. I will say that Facebook, you need to put it in the dumpster, okay? So it's dead. It is dead. And this is coming from somebody who made lots of money on Facebook. If you're not already established on Facebook, you have a large following or something like that, it's just very, very difficult. I used to go into Facebook groups and do a lot of marketing there, posting, gaining trust, mingling with people. If you go into a Facebook group right now, I promise you, raise your hand down in the comments, tell me the story of the Facebook group that you joined where you tried to sell stuff. Either it's one of two categories, right? Either there's like 800 posts a day and everyone's just spamming each other and trying to sell each other stuff, or the group is dead, right? There's just nothing going on in there. There hasn't been a post since last year inside the group, and it was just somebody saying, where's everybody at? Right? That's what the Facebook groups are now. So Facebook groups used to be my favorite. Facebook in general used to be my favorite. Obviously, I have that whole 6-hour course, but I'm going to tell you, stay the hell away from it now. It's terrible. Now, there is one little speck of dust, a little shining light on Facebook, which is they basically stole the TikTok algorithm. And if you're going to do like short videos and stuff like that on your profile or on your Facebook page, they do get a little bit of reach. They do help a little bit. So if you're going to do Facebook at all, just do short videos. Don't do anything else. By the way, if I didn't mention this in the beginning, I preface all of this by saying, be a personal brand. Don't be a faceless weirdo, okay? If you're gonna go completely faceless, there's only one platform that I recommend for you, and that's gonna be Threads, okay? Threads is a newer kid on the block. It's the same company that brought you Facebook and Instagram. It's called Meta, and now this is their version of X, okay? AKA Twitter. This is their version of a platform where people can just create comments and write and reply and chat with each other and all that stuff. It does take a little bit of time to gain your following on there. At least in the first 14 days or so, you're just kind of seasoning your account and kind of mingling with people a little bit. But if you want to go completely faceless, this is probably the only platform right now where you can do a faceless brand and still build trust, still build an audience, still build enough rapport with people, right, to where they want to buy your affiliate products. And you can have links inside of your profile from day one. You don't need to have a certain number of followers like a lot of other platforms, okay? I'm gonna put another one here that is not quite dead, but it's a little bit harder to break through as a newbie nowadays to get to your first dollar. Instagram. Now, Instagram used to be great like a year or two ago. It used to be like you could just jump on Instagram as some Joe Schmo out of nowhere, just start posting videos or posting pictures or posting anything, and it'll just help you find random people, okay? It'll just help you all across the internet. It'll just help you just find random people to buy your product, and you could grow a following ridiculously fast, okay? I barely have any post on my Instagram and I have like 5,000 followers. It's all about timing, right? At the time, Instagram was just like pushing anybody out. They were trying to compete really hard with TikTok. When TikTok came by and just like destroyed the whole universe, everybody started copying off of them, including Instagram. And so Instagram was really, really helping brand new people just push out and get a large following. That being said, not so much the case anymore. As of right now, if you're brand new and you're going on Instagram, you're trying to get to your first dollar, very, very difficult, okay? Next one here, I'm gonna put in the, let's put it in the A tier, because there is an upside and a downside here with YouTube. YouTube is my favorite platform, but I will say, I did say I'm gonna rank these with speed to first dollar. That's the only notch I'm giving against it. That's the only part that I'm gonna say, if you're trying to get to your first dollar, probably don't do YouTube, because it does take some time to build subscribers, to get enough trust, to get enough all this and this and this, right? To start making some sales on YouTube. It's just difficult, okay? It's hard to break through, especially if you've never made a video before, you're not like camera friendly, you're not like a person that likes making videos and whatnot. Neither did I when I first started. I freaking hated it. I didn't want to make a video, but at the same time, even if you're that type of person, it takes a little bit of getting used to. It took me a little bit of time to find my voice and find my comfort with this camera and talking to you guys and all that good stuff. So just give yourself that space, give yourself that time and energy to like, all right, I'm okay with growing this, because on the flip side of getting to your first dollar, it's very scalable, okay? It's by far the most scalable platform. I love it. After years and years of doing YouTube, yeah, I only have at this point maybe 9,000 subscribers or something like that, but I'm pretty much financially free at this point. At this point, people are buying affiliate products, they're buying all kinds of stuff from me, my own coaching courses, all kinds of stuff like that. So I don't really have to work that much anymore because of YouTube, because YouTube creates this pathway for new people to always be discovering you. All of your old videos still live on long beyond the grave, long beyond when you posted them, and they continue to bring you views and eyeballs and customers and all that for years and years and years to come. So that's a big time payoff. If you can dedicate yourself to YouTube for 6 months to a year, and it's very, very worth it. If that's all you do, it's very, very worth it, okay? I gotta put it there. But I'm gonna give the Grand Champion Award here to TikTok, and that's because of speed to first dollar. Like I said earlier, speed to first dollar on TikTok is ridiculous, okay? It is absolutely ridiculous. I promise you this, because I've had many clients now that have done this. If you go on TikTok and you start posting a video here, a video there, especially if you go on TikTok Live, because TikTok Live right now, at the time of this recording, is getting huge preferential treatment, meaning if you click live on that phone and you just start talking into the phone, TikTok will literally just send like 5 viewers every minute or so into your live. That's potential customers. No other platform is doing that right now, okay? No other platform are you capable to be some old Tom, Dick, and Harry, turn on your phone and say, hey, I got this amazing thing, here's my link, go buy it, it's really, really cool, and start making sales. You don't even have to be a super expert, a professional or nothing. If you just show up, go on live, just start chatting and blabbing about any old thing, you'll start making money. It is absolutely insane how a complete beginner can go on TikTok right now, like today, go right now today and start promoting any random thing. Guarantee you'll come back to the comments down below and tell me you made some money. It's really that simple. It's not difficult at all. So speed to first dollar is absolutely insane. So much so that I'm gonna put it in S tier because it blows everything else away. Now long term, it's a little harder to scale, but here's what people will do, and they'll tell you, I would trade in, if I'm working 8, 9, 10 hours a day at my job, I would trade in 1 hour a day doing a TikTok live and making more money on that TikTok live, right? So in that case, then yeah, it's probably a lot more scalable than what you're doing right now. Now, over time, what I would do, what I recommend to you, if you're not gonna do paid ads for a long, long time, or you're just not gonna do paid ads at all, then I would start with TikTok, make your first dollars, make money on TikTok, do it for like 3 months to 6 months till you hit like 10, 20, 30K a month, and then slowly add in YouTube on top of what you're doing on TikTok, because YouTube will retire you and will free you over the long term, but TikTok will get you to your first dollar super ridiculously fast. So that's your strategy. That's what I want you to do. And I'm telling you it's going to work. Go to ask ChatGPT, because everybody has ChatGPT everything nowadays. And it'll tell you the exact same thing that I'm telling you right now. TikTok is the fastest to your first dollar. YouTube is the best long term. So combine the two over time and you're going to be set for life. You're easily going to be predictably making 20, 30K per month if you do those things, even without paid ads. Like, forget paid ads and put them on the back burner. If you want to scale to 7, 8, 9 figures, whatever, then yeah, incorporate paid ads. But in the beginning, in your first year or so, all you need is this to be making ridiculous amounts of money, okay? I'm the infamous Joel, and I'm out.